Yo, can you hear me? Everyone can hear me good. Not actually streaming right now. I'm just playing some Baldur's Gate. There it is. Playing Baldur's Gate, but where I'm not at home, the internet don't seem to be able to handle the stream. So I'm here. I'm gonna record my gameplay for posterity. Here we go. I did start doing a rogue. I'm not really understanding it or getting it. Getting what they're not as good as they are when you're playing in person. You get to do all sorts of roll loads of dice. Don't seem to get that. I'm looking for the story experience because I don't know anything about it. But yeah, I only got to like level 2 on that character. I was thinking about doing a ranger. Um, so yeah, if you've come across my content, I'm going to assume that you already seen what's going on with the story. I'll give you a quick recap. That's full of little tadpole, mind flayer babies. Lots of characters get them in their eye, and I guess the whole story is going to be trying to get those out. Um, so yeah, I'll skip this. I'll skip this just to save you guys some time. Who am I? Don't reset the tutorials. Um, who am I going to be? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to make my own. I'm going to make my own character. I was thinking a ranger would make sense, but what do we get? What do we get? Standard speed, or is that improved speed? I don't know. Maybe it's quicker. Might be an extra 10-foot movement compared to usual. Weapon, longsword, short sword. Okay. You get proficiency with something that I'm probably going to get as a ranger anyway. Okay. Play ancestry, advantage on saving throws and charms. Okay. I get dark vision as well. Hellish resistance with fire. Pretty good. Rapier, short sword, and crossbow. Superior dark vision. Pretty good. Temporary against being charmed, like a elf in the underground. Additional skill to be proficient in, and increased carrying. Yes, Yankee. Proficiency in all skills of a chosen ability. In all skills of a chosen ability. Oh, okay, so like you choose wisdom, you get better. What's that going to be like? Perception and stuff like that. Choose strength, you get athletics and whatever. Free mage hand. Good. Interact with stuff. Martial prodigy. Relentless training, armor proficiency. Okay. Better war. Battle axe, hand axe, light hammer, and warhammer. Resistant poisons. Poison damage. Not charmed. Not into that. Lucky. Oh, we can roll again on ones. That is good. Can't get a natural one. I do like that. I do like that. And advantage on frightened throw. Okay. Is there different halflings as well? Let me advantage on stealth. Advantage on poison and stuff. Okay. Interesting, right? With halflings looking real good. Can't nat one with a halfling. Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Okay. Dragonborn, but you get your sub-rated here, don't you? So different breath, different resistance, isn't it? Different different resistances. Well, talking about that. Half orc. Get to 0, you come back with 1. That could be the decider. And now the crit hit with a melee weapon. Damage just tripled. That's with a melee, so that I think we're doing halfling. We are halfling. Are we going to be stealthy or are we going to be resilient? I'm going to be a light, but I want advantage of stealth. I want to be a sneaky one. Ranger, here we go. True strike, gain advantage. The next attack roll. I just get that free. Just do that whenever I want. Cantrip. Find familiar. Beast tamer. Nice. My favourite enemies. What are they going to be? Keepers of the Veil. Hang on. Studying tactics and abilities. Certain creatures grant you set of abilities useful. Okay, right. I can find a familiar. I've got that anyway, though, haven't I? Do I have that already? Or does that change when I... Yeah, I'm already a beast tamer, so... Oh, that's not changing, right, I see. So what am I getting with that? It doesn't give me anything. Oh, right, hang on. Investigation. Usually I hit with ensnaring strike. Disadvantage on their throw. Keeper of the Veil. Efficiency and Arcana. Battling spellcasters. Ooh, why would I have a proficiency in that? I get that anyway, don't I? Do I get that already? Or does that go when I... Okay, let's see. Or to hunt the enemies of a holy or druidic order. Efficiency in religion. Or can cast Sacred Flame. Oh, it's this one, hang on. This one. And armor proficiency was heavy. I can be a heavy armored knight. I can be a heavy armored ranger. Want to serve crown and nation. Bring its foes to ruin. Okay. Other planes of existence. That could be interesting. I'm trying to think of the backstory as I'm going here. Holy and Druidic Order, I don't think. Group the Veil, Mage Breaker, lots of fighting against Wizards. I could work with that. I do like getting advantage, but then that sort of... Yeah, no, I can... yeah, we'll do that. So, I've fought a lot of mages. Why would that be? How does this work into it? Strong bond with animals. Find familiar without using a slot. Pretty good. Urban Tracker. Cold. Fire. Resistance to poison. I think we're going to go with the animals. Take these tamer for free. And why am I this way? Was I a soldier at some point? Am I an outlander? Surviving far from the civilization? Animal health. Efficiency in animal handling, that would be good. I'm part of the common folk. What animal handling? just that, isn't it? There we go. I'm a folk hero. We're going animal heavy. Grew up in a little village. We were the hero of our village, fighting the wizards who came to try and take it all away from us. And with the help of our trusty animal friends, we were able to keep them at bay. And we do not like wizards. We do not like the magic folk. Okay, so dexterous, that's where all my stuff is coming from. Okay. Take one from here. Oh, I can't put it to 18, okay. I'll do... Oh, okay, so I can bring my intelligence... I can dump that. Interesting. I'll put that to 14, that'll get me an extra +2, an extra plus. Keep them... Why are you recommending +2, +1, or I can do this. +2 to both. So that's 1 away from a +3, but I've not... Do we get to add the score, ability scores? I don't know. Do I make charisma my dump stat? No. Intelligence. Intelligence is always the dump stat. Always. We're hot, strong, and dumb. That's all. D&D 5e. Go. What is their name? Their name. Cookie. I've got cookies and donuts and grapes in front of me. And that was the first thing that came to mind. Jockey Cookie. Oh, I need to edit my appearance first. How dare you? Yeah, we'll have a go on.
Where to next?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
More of those wretched things. Where to next?
I think it was 4.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Short head. I like a little short head. Tiny head. That. Maybe this one. Tiny head. Tiny head, baby head. Red. Sunburn. Sunburn cookie. Wow. A light skin. Let's make a light skin cookie. Go. Are they going to be battle torn? Fighting those mages? Would they have got hold of her and put their horrible runic ways on them? Yeah, that's what would have happened. He marked her up. She'd aged from it, and also to add to the scarring. Okay. Vulva, A or B? I'll take. Hold on. It's very important. Yeah, vulva B. We'll take vulva B. There we go. Little birdies. Maybe some little maybe a few little tattoos. Some gang tattoos. What? Beard, a tattoo beard. No tattoos. And some migration tattoos. Some white doves. There we go. Like the multiple piercings in the ears. We've got that one, barred rings. Maybe those ones. Barred rings, where are the barred rings? Okay. Eye colour. Piercing grey eyes. They've seen too much green. Those ones. She wear makeup. Metallic. Wet lips. Humans like their things shiny. Hair, the most important thing. What hair? I feel like the undercut. I feel like an undercut type of hair. In a suit here. Where are the undercut? Kind of feeling it. Kind of feeling that. I thought there was an undercut one where it was still long on the side. This one. That's the vibe I was going for. That's not right. No, I like the other one now. This one. Though it is pretty good. The one a bit further down. Where is it? I can go full on afro. Where is it? Dryad. I'll take a dryad. Take that. Go neutral black with green highlights. White with a bit of blue in it. Yeah. Yeah. Work with that. Spraying. Natural spraying and something like that. I don't know how I feel about the tattoos now. I think the tattoos have got to go. Yeah. And facial hair. I don't think I have any facial hair. Companion. Let's do another half thing. There we go. Randomize the how many? Think of a number between 1 and 10. 4. Go right. Hang on, we'll keep randomising until halfling becomes the option. Oh, there it was. There we go. That's who our companion was. We are in playing the game. You know.
At the ready.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Investigate the ball. You already know. Oh, -1.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Not touch it then.
Something good here, I hope. Dead. Good.
Dead. All dead. Anyone else?
Not everyone made it out alive.
Yeah.
Someone else got out.
Who's out?
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
True. What's in here?
Might be other survivors.
Hooray. Let's go find out. Yeah, we'll just rob them. They ain't using it no more. It's just a chair.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
We are trapped.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return! They return. A newborn.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
The enemy. So many enemies.
Why are you afraid?
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
What shall I? Very. I am dexterous. I am dexterous. Oh, so dexterous.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
I am dexterous. I am dexterous, but injuries might weaken it. Why would I injure it? No. No need to injure it. Oh. Can't see anything.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Alright, let's go. At the
The
helm.
brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Sure. Got a name?
We are us.
All right then.
To the helm we go.
We're going to the helm. Come on up. See you later. Come with me. Stay there. Bye. Oh, I think I'm on that way.
This is your end.
Why?
Your head throbs and your skin tingles.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and within days we will be gay.
We'll be gay. Gay.
First, we
Terminate
exterminate
the
that thing. It will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
All right then. Kaka. Attack with my ranged weapon. Hamstring it. Oh, strike. And then I'll take a run back. You can attack that one.
Swift and lethal.
You're gonna need to dash to get to where you need to go, aren't you? Do that. Oh,
You
nice.
proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now,
Oh, he's glitched. Oh no. Oh, he's alright. God.
I'll give it a shot.
odd.
I feel
What's in here?
better.
Oh, chill out. Don't worry about it.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Creature reaches into your mind, its thoughts rattling against yours. Something inside you squirms in recognition.
Friend, we will go to the helm now.
Creepy.
To know you. To love you. To give you our gift. In a realm where we have fled. We have fled to a realm called Avernus.
That's
First
the
of the
nine,
nine hells. We are escaping a great evil. A gift. A gift to make you as we are. Soon you will be so beautiful. So powerful. We are going to the helm! My friend and I are going to the helm.
What?
One true way.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. If not over, then through. The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
What's the sword? I've got 413. I can have a short sword just in case. Feels good. Simple rogue.
Let's see.
Through the sphincter.
Very well.
Man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Unleash. Aggression.
you know?
Assume nothing. Cannot make this out.
You read?
You cannot use that right now.
Unleash. Aggression. Oh.
She
No.
made them hostile. I am fury. I am death.
Go.
Wonder if the gods
He's
are
the
watching
XP.
me.
We have no time for stragglers.
Try that contraption next to the pod. Hurry!
Fuck that bitch. Giving your orders to me.
Be useful. A brain in a jar.
What am I gonna do with a brain in a jar, eh? Okay.
How many
4-9.
hosts is Gay infected?
Finesse weapon, episode 5th. I'd rather a scimitar, they look better. Whoa.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod.
Let's see what this does. Could mean anything.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, a ring. Where'd that go? Give me a gold, bitch.
Onward. You might be the food.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Foul Gay. Transformed by
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Give him a brain.
What to do? With haste.
The newborn mind flayer.
Here we go.
You are beautiful.
The console appears,
The organ.
But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or
I'll figure it out.
like that other
Come on,
unfortunate?
that's that +3, okay. Roll a 7. Easy.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Will it open? Will it open? Oh, easy peasy. Easy peasy beat by more than 5.
You feel
Great.
the biomechanical brain of the console process. A shiver runs across your mind.
There we go. Watch your step. Oh. Stupid.
At last. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Hmm.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Let's go. Didn't take any
We're
damage.
nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say. Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
I mean, fair enough. I don't know this bit is. Good that she wants to take charge and all, but your name.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
What happens if we don't?
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
We need to get out of here, now.
Um. Go that way. I can trip. Who's trying to collect? Okay.
Time to meet your maker.
Oh, shield of faith. Okay. Oh, yes.
On the move.
Well, I can do a ranged attack, can't I? So.
Another step forward.
Take this, or Dario will have your head.
Dash. It's a dash as well. Yabba-gabby.
Victory awaits. Make way.
Tell you what, I'll make a run over here and then I'll shoot.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
What I'll do here. Don't need to do any of that, do I? I'll leave that.
I will ascend.
This is the advantage of because I need much. And combo strike? Sure.
Leave him to me. Connect the transponder.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Yeah.
Best be on my way.
It's clear. Hurry, before they strike.
Oh, I don't know. Right, okay, let's do that.
Kill him, or your spine is mine.
Yeah, put that on there already.
Victory awaits.
Attack. Push him off balance. Left to right. Bleed. Let's try that. Damn it. Take a shot. Okay.
Let this happen. The furnace is ours.
Ha ha ha, crit miss. Fuck. Damn it. And Mage Hand. Oh, Mage Hand could do something. Grapple. Maybe. Should happen by the next round, so let's take these guys out. Right. If they're off balance, can they take opportunity attack?
Your turn now.
Ouch. Come on. Hello. Have that. No, I want a ranged attack. No. Oh god, who was that? Jesus. Rude. Come on, 1 hit point. Right, here it is. And the winner is F. Right, we're picking that up. We'll have... How many turns we got left? 8 turns. Yeah, we can do this. I can do this. Oh, I don't have the action. Right, okay. Might as well make the run then.
These boots have seen
Have
everything.
Lazel. Oh. You might as well make a dash. Get this grill. Yeah. Oh. Go. Keep her moving.
Make way.
Second win will don't pick me, okay. Uh-oh. Oh god, I didn't pick up the sword. I didn't pick up the sword. No, don't. No, no, that's okay. I think you can do that. That's alright. No, don't make it there yet. Jesus Christ. No, I need another round. Right, take this out.
Focus.
Oh yeah, take all that. And we outie. A dash, that's an action to loot. Or a bit of an action to stand up. Yeah.
I am fury. I am death.
Take a dash. Try and get there.
Taking position.
Oh! Oh no, I thought I'd done it. Here we go.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh yeah.
Alien transponder. You made it in time.
And not having a good time. Okay, and then the ship crashes. We get it. Then we have one of my cookies. Yeah. I'll put my mic down here, see if that's hopefully just good. Yum yum. Are they happy about that? Who did the saving there? Is it him up there or the thing in her head?
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
That I do.
Can't slow down.
Did you know, if you press down Alt, it will tell you things that need to
I have something to ask.
be looted. There you go. What is it?
What are you doing?
Trying to help you.
I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive?
Hmm.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Hmm. That's what.
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
True say.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
Ooh, you
Can't
wanna
think of better
stay with
company.
me?
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
Shadow Heart approved.
Lead the way.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Oh.
Let's have a look.
That's loot. That's loot. We'll have it. 1 gold. Better than no gold. Oh. Perfume glitter. There, I said it. Meet me tomorrow. I'll say it again. Oh, sigh, you're dead, mate. Leave your boat. Meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. We need to go tell her that I've gone.
What's inside?
What's in the backpack? Oh, yum yum. That hand drum. Thieves' tools. Oh, very good. What's this?
Here.
fast travel.
We get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Or you can lockpick. Guidance, yes. That was a high DC and we did that. What we got?
Step carefully.
Oh.
There's a trap.
Disarm these traps then, shall we? Oh no, trap disarm toolkit. Oh, okay, this is gonna
This
be...
place wasn't built for the living.
God. I've got no trap disarm toolkit.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Oh, great sword. Two-handed. Am I proficient? I can't be proficient, can I? Surely not.
Trap. Be cautious.
Seeing everything. No, oh, a soul coin.
A strange coin.
Don't know what they're
I
for.
wonder what it's worth. Be wary. This place is trapped.
They're all...
Be wary. This place is trapped.
traps everywhere, mate. Yeah. Oh. Shadow Heart, you look.
To do. Looks like a trap there.
Oh, have I leveled up? I've leveled up. Oh, 2 spell slots. Gonna want to be able to heal myself. And do cure wounds. About the animals. Convince a beast not to attack you. Speak with animals. Oh, we might have to do that's gonna. What's the other one gonna be? Snaring. Thorny finds and ensnare. Finds and heavily obscures. Okay, so that's 4 berries. 4. Yeah, thorns. Weapon damage and then explode. Hunter's Mark, well that's the be all and end all of ranges in D&D, isn't it? Triple a creature jump distance. But no, we've got to do Hunter's Mark, surely. Dot +2 to ranged attacks. Good. +1 to armor class. For wielding a melee weapon, it's not two-handed or versatile. In one hand. Not two-handed or versatile. Why would you not want a versatile weapon? Okay. And no weapon in the other, you deal additional 2 weapons. Okay. I'll go the archery, aren't we? Gotta be. Gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. And Shadow Heart. What have you got? Oh. Wounds, guiding bolt, healing word. You're the healer. You're gonna be the healer. Well done, Shadow Heart.
No time to waste. Let's see.
Hmm. Free stuff. Ooh. Can hear people. Yeah, just.
Let's get this lock to yield.
Get out of the way. Oh, I've got no big. Oh, hold on. Two-handed greatsword. Just put.
My face protects me.
What's her DC at the moment? 16. 70. Extra DC. Disadvantage on stealth, but. So, back there now. Can't go.
This way. Worth a shot?
Tank can go first.
So this is a door.
Got anything to block it with, have I?
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Just say hello, can you let me in, please? Might need a trap disarming kit and come back there.
Just check for anything useful.
More of those wretched things.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal. With haste.
Been seen. I'm trying to be sneaky. Inch turn.
Have to keep going.
Damn it. That's a level 1 spell, don't want to be wasting. Disadvantage? Why disadvantage? I'm threatened. Haha, still got that. Let's go for the higher ground.
Deep and move.
Oh, it stopped my turn. Oh, fine. Oh no.
Don't waste a step.
Can't reach the destination.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Always room for more.
Oh, what did I just pick up? To do? Pump this slowly, keeping time with your own breath.
Open up.
Dead flyer. Arrange my effect the grass.
What's in here?
These tools. Let's
Wonder what's past this.
ooh. Ew, yeah. Didn't change anything, no point in having it. Oh, actually. Where'd that go? Good thing, Starwing.
I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Oh. Death.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod.
I didn't see you in there.
What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
No information
Those
for you.
tentacled monsters. Whatever they did, whatever they put in us, just created a connection. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I wouldn't have done the same. Why would I want to kill someone trying to help?
I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so?
I'm a
We
Baldur
clearly
man
move
too.
in different circles.
Yeah.
So, do you know anything about these worms? No.
I don't want them in our head.
Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it? Well, getting out of here for a start. Then finding anyone who knows about these worms. I need an expert. Someone who knows how to control these things.
Come with us.
No, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Level 2 rogue. With uncanny actions. Very good. Jolly
Subtle
good.
steps.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oh,
What path lies
the
there?
ranger has got the motel.
A mind flare. And it's hurt.
That thing.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. You can't move,
Right.
can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
If someone giving them bonuses. No.
You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Mercy killing.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Let's go. What's this way? What have we got here? Oh, hang on, we're wanting to go back. Should be able to click on the mini map. That'd be good. Oh. Swords.
What's going on with that room?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Yeah. Bad idea.
A hand? Anyone?
Fuck the hand. Back the hand. What is this hand?
Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? Hmm? A helping hand? Anyone?
Who are you?
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Okay. Our bonus is it's a roll at least a 6 or at least a 5 or
That's it! Go on!
only just got him through. Who's that?
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep.
Gale.
Apologies. Usually better at this. At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Don't trust this man, draw my weapon. But yeah, see the magic he's got with he's bad at magic. He's casting magic. I should him.
Whoa! Easy does it. You really, really don't want to do that. Not a threat. Just an observation. 10 years of bad luck if you kill a wizard. Why take the
Wizard.
risk?
Bloody wizards, they did this to my face.
And you leave me no choice but to answer your folly with fury. Ah! What now? Ah!
Oh shit. Close enough. I've got ranged. I've got Sacred Flame. I'm going to do that with a melee, can't I? So can I just take help? Oh, I don't know.
Got to press
So close. Oh, wrong thing. What I wanted to do.
This way.
Still breathing, despite everything. Time to press ahead.
I've grouped up against a wizard here. Oh god, I've fallen asleep. Okay, I've got my knockout punch on. Okay, good.
Fall, damn you.
You didn't go down? What? I got my passive on. Good. Common main hand. Oh no, you're running away. There we go.
Sounds like fun.
KO. God damn it, Starion. KO. Oh damn! Oh damn! He got his dude stuff. Ah, leave him with his brief. There you go. That's horrible. What can I do with him? Bloody wizard. Got what he deserved.
Better not be cursed.
We've got another one of those now. So go that way maybe. I didn't get bad luck either because I didn't kill him. I only knocked him out.
You think it's dangerous?
Isel.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Equation. Oh, okay, right, she's fine. Oh, that could have been a fail. Very close to being a fail.
She's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Damaze?
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
Defense.
No!
You lying rat!
Where'd they go? We're up here. Then I can.
Leave no trace.
Where can I hide? Right,
Best
this way.
position.
Nothing important is ever easy.
And here's this cookie. Oh, I need to put Hunt. I need to remember Hunter's Mark. Just out of range.
Moving.
Can I cunning action hide?
The subtle approach.
Can't get to. I have to go around. Like a ranged attack with advantage. Good. Quick attack range. Yeah, yes.
On my way.
Can't even catch my breath. Need to find a way forward.
Let's finish this.
Can't get close enough.
On the move.
Oh, I'm too close.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection.
Oh.
I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Best believe so far.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure
What a bitch.
I offer will suffice as thanks.
I mean, okay.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One
They're
there
gonna kiss
is
later.
Zoru has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Level up.
Eager for battle.
More that's a big health jump. Acting surge. Alright. J for journal, wasn't it? It's Yankee Fresh. Let's go find Zoru. So they're just companions, okay, and they're completed. Nice, right, so we're gonna go. We're heading north. Oop. Which way is north? So,
Proceeding.
Shadowheart needs to heal up.
Take your... I'll take
Much
this
better.
way.
Of course I want to be rich, but not if it'll get me killed.
No harm in a little conversation.
You! Not another step, hear me?
Not another step.
Us! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
That ship's full of monsters. Or are we gonna go down that route straight away? I don't think so. Ship's full of monsters. charm person advantage. Sure. Very good.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now
It
See you
will
later,
be
chump.
quicker to kill them.
Can't give up
Cookie.
now. Need to find a way forward. Wouldn't take much to send that stone crashing downwards.
Yeah, so attack it. How do I attack it? Does it need to be
What's next?
flame? Not being an inanimate object, okay. Oh, Astarion had something. Oh. Damn it. Didn't.
Well, hello.
Go.
What now?
Gonna have to use your health pot now. Go.
Let's get on with it. Let's try this way.
Ooh. Starion. Bonus action.
Still on my feet.
Slightly missed.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Rush attack. Let's try that. Oh wait, that doesn't provoke opportunity, so that's good to get away with stuff that's shouldn't I reckon. No, not enough movement. What? Bloody hell. Oil barrel. That's what I need to hit. Who's this?
Let's do this.
Well, come on. Oil barrel. We'll try that again. Can I?
Excellent.
Hey! Bonus action. Shove. Enough movement. Bonus action hide.
No choice but to keep going.
Up was interrupted. Back around.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Didn't put my sneak attack on there, did I? You stinky boy. Oh, you're getting hit because you're in the thing.
Have to keep going. Time to strike. Strike hard, strike fast.
To the shadows.
Side.
Let's move.
Oh, I've interrupted. Okay.
Time to strike.
Nice. All went pretty well, I think. Got a bandit key. What that bandit key do?
Seems simple enough. Wish I had a bag of holding.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Taking all your stuff. Can I combine quill and the pot? Cannot.
How much further can I go?
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Challenge. Oh. Did I? I used a bandit key or something. Taking all their shit and getting nothing. There's a boat here somewhere. Let's go and check that out. Where's this boat with monsters on it? I don't think there's a boat. Okay, we were heading north, weren't we? Head over in that direction.
hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Point. I'll take it. Shouting up ahead.
No time to waste.
Oh,
Open the bloody gate! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! You let goblins here? Please! There's no time!
The nine hells! Open it! Damnable roach! And suffer the sting.
Don't linger. They will know what bit them.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
who's this? It's her,
Heading there.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
cool. Get pushed.
Make way.
Oh dear.
My sickle and sword! Strike them down!
Damn it.
Oh, so much for peace. Light on my feet.
Time to deal some punishment.
Damn it. See what this mage hand can do.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Heading there.
God, they're all falling down.
My path be true.
Dash. Oh. Um. Okay, enough movement. What am I on? What am I on right now? Who am I controlling? Oh, the hand.
Never a dull moment. Can't slow down.
Let's end this.
Damn, son.
Taste my fury.
Have
That was
that.
the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Anything of use?
theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Choose your next step wisely.
God.
Been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
Goblins. What's next?
So what did I get? I got some sort of key, didn't I? Adventures on perilous and profitable quest. Alchemist of Athkatha. Brave, enterprising individuals to delve to Treasure's temple, recover a stored artifact, the Night Song. These. Like a hand. What's going to be his jam?
Don't waste a step.
Take a short rest.
Off we go then.
I should speak up.
Aradin didn't make it. Pity. But he might have got more of my people killed, if not for you. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met.
I'm Cookie.
I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I have no quarrel with
There have
druids.
been
I do
several
with
attacks by
wizards.
different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Why don't you learn to fight?
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent. What is that?
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. The High Overseer, our Grand Protector, signed a pact with devils. It dragged Elturel straight to hell.
Oh,
Lucky
dear.
for us, a group of adventurers found a way to bring the city back. Afterwards, people looked at us and just saw devilkin. No different from the druids here, really. You're wounded. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he went with those adventurers. It seems they left him behind. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else. We'd owe you a great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need, it's time.
Really? We're messengers now.
You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
You got it, punk. I need to go to this shop though.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The rich are some bits and bobs I no longer need.
See here. Girls' clothes. Maybe I should keep hold of them and give them back. Nah, fuck that bitch, stupid wizard. See what they did to my face.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Well, hold on to that. Gale mail. Oh, I can wear this. Great sword.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
2 to 11. I'll hold on to that, see what that does. Doing anything different. Goblin bow is not any better. My short bow. Good. Short sword. That off. Dodge that.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
All got trapped disarm. Cool toolkit now. Okay.
Right now.
Oh, cool. Frosty explosion. Very good. Holding on to those. They've been good. 368. I'll take it. 364 rather. So let me come out this real quick.
Guide your path.
I wanted to see what the deal with this was. So what does that give me maiming strike, cleave. I have 3 enemies at once, that's good.
That doesn't matter. Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us. That's not what I said.
Okay.
Can we stop shouting? No?
I'll stick another ring on. Bling myself out. Bud Martin. Spiky shield. We want to be real fancy and have that. They'll have a shield, I think. Unless we can go that, can't we? Lysel. It's not two-handed, is it? Okay.
Please.
Puts their AC to 18.
You're going to get us killed.
She'll be up front. He's sneaky, sneaky. 7 and up. He's level 3 now. How did he level up so quick? Oh, is he going to be a tricky one, is he? Yeah, I reckon Arcane Trickster's the good one here. So, ambush. Any successful attack roll against a surprise creature is a crit hit. Big damage, that's what we like. Now connecting the rain dart city. You immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. Why wouldn't you have that? Why wouldn't you have that? Weird, okay. Legerdemain. Strand is invisible. It's just what it is, okay. Second story work. Full damage. Gonna be an arcane trickster. Light is probably going to be helpful. Entire from healing till next turn. Ooh. That could be good because that could help with sneaking. Yes. Tasha's hideous laughter might be helpful. Or combined. Oh, so you don't have to roll for it. Just choose it if they fail the int save. We'll work with that. Disguise self, maybe. And an extra one. Ooh. Big old jump, triple a jump. It's chromatic orb is good. Dash immediately is a bonus action. I already have that. Mage armor. kind of like the big jump for some reason. Child of Ice. Peace. Trying to think what Darian would take. Poison them. Push it away, creatures. Oh, that's good. We will take that. Go. Super smashing in. Great. Maybe we'll buy a shield for
Need anything else?
Darian.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
No shield. No shield. Okay.
Sylvanus be with you.
Go now. Zoom in.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Shut up, no. Coming at me like that. I'll mess you up, son. Humanity. Find Zolry. I know Zolry's over here.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get...
Hey, where's Zolry? Is Zolry dead?
This place seems remarkably tense, but let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about find a way to rid ourselves. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind. You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do.
Rude.
And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor. We go our separate ways, of course. What else? The ties that bind would be well and truly severed. We were brought together by circumstance. And before you ask, no. I'm not telling you what I'm doing there, or who I'm meeting,
Oh,
or
still like me.
You pry too much. Any further and you'll regret it. Understand?
Fuck away from me. See you when we get to camp, bitch.
So that's to say you'd like to pry a little. You do seem like the type, I must say. Just an observation, no offense taken. See, for instance, you're a quick-to-anger type, aren't you? Even less self-control than brains. Ha! There it is. Oh, don't pout, you walked right into that. No harm at all, in fact. And I've revealed all I'm willing to. Now I suggest you let matters rest. or else we'd better part ways. Fine. What's on your mind? You're not the kind.
Just go around in a
I
circle.
haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the North.
Let's leave it as I saved your life. Let's leave it at that. What's happening here?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, I'll bless you, all right.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You! Move!
Total bonus -1. Good damn. Right. Yeah.
Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me.
No! Damn it, where's my trident? There we go, better.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
I left into the grave. You're a prisoner, yeah, not your life. Take.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine.
Yeah, it's true.
Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
You're gonna be sorry! Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither.
I've got a Cockney
It's too
accent.
late to make friends
And that's
with
why
me.
I'm the bad guy.
My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. They'll peel your face off and nail it to a wall. I ain't scared of some guard. Stick a dozen arrows in me and Priestess Guard'd still patch me up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on you. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
No.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Oh yeah, I got triple jump in it. Is that triple jump? Whoa!
Something over there.
What's this?
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Shut it! Boss should rip you for talking that way.
Oh, no.
Something the matter?
No, I need to move.
Fall before my time.
Give him something to cry about. Don't wear his voice out. Still need answers.
Oh, leveled up here. Didn't realise.
Keep a blade close.
Um,
The fight up front went bad.
Shut it! Boss should rip.
what level up it might even heal us. Subclass. Champagne. Oh, we'll crit on a 19 and a 20. Eldritch. No, she's not a spellcaster, is she? Was she? Superiority dice. You get all the maneuver stuff. Action and a reaction. Direct an ally to strike. Mm-hmm. Yeah, drop the weapon, that's always good. We can pick it up. And that's good for me because of the range. And immediately get them away. Eight temp hit points. Yeah. Multiple enemies at once. That would be good. Trip them up. Make them prone. More damage. I think these last three are good. Though, when they're prone, it doesn't help a ranger. But it's not just rangers on the team. relying on the myths, which may not always be there. Push target back. Attack. That's probably good. I don't know. Just tell someone else to fight. That's good. Tell someone else to fight. Like, disarm them is good. Up close, disarm, and then I pick it up. Back target, give allies advantage on their next attack roll against them. Both action and bonus action to get advantage and deal an extra 1d8. Where I'm at on that one, I think. We'll see how we get on with them.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Can I, add some more? Okay. Heal and increase hit points. Heal everyone for 5, and they get an extra extra 5 on top. Okay. That's it. Ooh. Attacks from within 3 meters always crit hits. That's very good. Alongside you. Command, alright. I won't take that one. Prayer of healing. I'd rather come up over that, I think.
What's next?
Incept.
Take two.
God, do anything.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Oh, David. Give me that spell. What we got? Cure wounds. Can do it for myself. Do I stay rangy? Snaring. Good. Do like E and snare. Oh. Push and put down your foes before they can even scream. I would do like the sound of that. +3 to initiative, and I can see in the dark. After enemies by succeeding stealth checks, stick to the dark and avoid enemy sightlines. Attacking or casting a spell will reveal location. Right, okay. So I can bonus action to hide. Shroud. Wrap yourself in shadows, become invisible. You're obscured. Okay. And disguise self. Ooh. Where is that? Will give us get a beast companion. Come along on adventures. Oh, hunters. Large or bigger. Two groups stand close to each other, attack them in quick succession. Deals extra D8. No, it's not Hunter. Could be Beastmaster though. Could be Beastmaster. Then you get to be like a sneaky, stealthy Gloomstalker. I get this guy's self and to wrap self in shadows to become invisible if you're obscured. +3 on the first round, your movement speed increases by 3 meters. Make an attack that deals an additional 1d8. Oh, come on. That's got to be that, innit? But what if Beast... Oh, I said I was Beastmaster. I said what I said. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say what I said? Didn't I? Look, I've got to speak with animals and everything. I wish I could change out to something else. And let's have a look here, right? What would I replace it to? Hail of Thorns will just become cannon. Or give fog. That's going to help with hiding and stuff. Okay, interesting. So if I do that, Ashmore succeeding in stealth checks, stick to the dark, avoid enemy sight lines, attacking or casting spell will build location. Wrap yourself in shadows, become invisible if you're obscured. So I can be in the fog, become obscured, and then that's good. I can be obscured. Yeah, I'm a Gloomstalker now. I'm emo because of all of the shit I've gone through. Oh shit, son. Oh, I wonder if it will work on thing up there. My fog We'll get all that.
On my way.
This was more fun when he was screaming.
Did some
I think it did
bleeding
work.
arse show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him!
Oh dear, we need to. Can I bonus action? Alright. Needs to be out of the way first.
Survival is all that matters.
Wait, we got Hunter's Mark? Should have Hunter's Mark. His spell slot for Hunter's Mark. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, here.
Softer than a whisper.
Where should I hide? Can I hide in there? Make a run then.
Have to keep going. Victory awaits. On the move.
Be quick.
Blood comes easy these days. Another day, another fight. Can't risk being in open view.
No mercy.
Please.
Time to strike. No time to waste.
Yeah.
Let's get in and out.
Ancient. What is that?
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
His breaths are shallow.
Oh,
his
I didn't realize he was
deep.
still alive.
He doesn't respond to your voice.
Attack.
Better not be cursed.
Rune of the Eagle.
Another step forward.
Move! Okay. That seems important. How do I need to be strong enough to take those out, I suppose. Okay. A bit easier to get out this other way. Probably.
Bet that will fit in my bag.
Oh.
Careful, I bite. I wonder.
Ooh.
Quick step.
Mm. I think we're trying to get out now. Let's just beg it. Who's missing? That was missing. Okay.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Never a dull moment. I don't like the look of that mushroom.
Something the matter?
He's alright. How's that one alright? Oh, what? Oh, my camera got stuck. I'm stuck.
These boots have seen everything.
My camera got stuck behind. Oh no. Help.
Someone there? Over here.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Here we go.
Having here, is there? Find. So, I thought he was here.
And your birdies and your dogs.
Couple trouble about priestess powerful magic, dealing with goblins risky. I want to cure ourselves, okay?
Swing and swing. Parry. And again. Swing and swing and...
Do we want a warlock on our team? Who would I get rid of in favour of a warlock? No, I think I like the team I have. Oh, sorry, hello.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
No. Go on. Bow.
Lower.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Lower. You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, hardcore.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Use the target practice.
The locals prove compliant.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
I beg your pardon. Was I too rough? Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? The teeth Earthling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh.
Something's on my mind.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Ooh.
No fortress and we're no
Attack.
warriors.
I swear that Ox's gaze is following me.
Swing and swing and parry. Swing and swing and...
This place is a bloody death trap.
I'll ask him about the cow.
Show me again? Not now. We're working. Remember? Come on.
Just once.
Hold out your hand, lady. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails? Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it. Heads it is! There. Happy?
Not yet, do it again.
Really? I mean, fine. Heads or tails? Heads it is! There. Happy?
No, do it
Lady,
again.
come on. Okay. Heads or tails? Tails it is! There. Happy?
No, do it again.
Fine. Heads or tails? Heads it is! There. Happy?
No, again.
Heads or tails? Tails it is! There. Happy?
One more time.
You're killing me here, lady. You really are. Just take the ring, huh? Free sample. Now, you want to take a look at the other stuff I got? Or maybe you just want to go?
I'll see what you got.
One sec. That's what I got.
Neck. Well, I don't know what I was supposed to see there. There was something on a neck. Neck, or did she like do something in her hand? What was that? Thieves tools? I could pick up some thieves tools. Does that level out as 50 gold? Infinite wishes. A much read guide to chicanery stagecraft. I'll have that. Here you go.
You bought some.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Son of a bitch.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a
Yeah,
thief.
I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
Give me your money, bitch.
Want all you want. She's somewhere safe and staying that way. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps. Think you could stand back a ways, pal? I'm fishing for chumps here.
I'm gonna tell on you.
Something over there.
I'm gonna tell on you. Who's the boss around here?
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Advantageous.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Very good. Where are they though? Where is this entrance there?
Children! The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands. Go on. Not bad.
You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on.
You're on the right path, Umi. Well met.
The man's smile bends downward. And you are the Blade of Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living.
Shit!
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I'd be a fool if it didn't, but I haven't sprouted any tentacles. Could just be good luck. But sooner or later, it's bound to run out. An excellent suggestion. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Oh, right. Go for the heart. Next time the goblins come.
Swing. I saw you at the gates. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Bad news, children.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Rolling.
I'll not go. Can we all just take a...
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? These people aren't fighters.
Or yell louder. That's fine too. What? The dangers of overpriced taverns and muddy streets? I think I'll take that risk.
The city's not going anywhere. I'm staying. We're needed here.
Zerg! Fine. We'll stay.
Thank you, Roland.
Damn.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Doesn't taste half bad. You, fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. You're an easy one to please, aren't you? Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, me.
No helping it. We're exposed.
Die if I met them.
You're the one who helped at the gate.
Have you spoken to Korga? What is it? Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
The goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Familiar door one. Blind enemies. Action meow to distract. Pinch. Buffer toxin.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
We'll get to the city.
Frog.
Not grumpy. Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
Expectora!
You're an idiot.
Where did I put that over? I can pack or talk, and right now.
Alright, bitch. I don't know, we've been that way. Where were the kids? Down that way, weren't they? Also here, was it? Let's go this way.
Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Where is Mole? Where is the mole? What you saw her?
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same. We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Ah. Invest in the Thieves Guilds, that could help later on.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and
Hell
then
yeah.
some. See you around, maybe.
Very good. Very good indeed. Now rob it all back.
God, it's boring in here.
Way up and out here, I think.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Again. Swing, parry. And again.
With a flick of the wrist.
Oh! Natural 20. I was down that way, wasn't it? I needed to go. Up from Humanity.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrashem, or I'll rip your damn throat out! We need to get Arabella out.
You heard the guards.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh! I don't give a rag about me. It's my...
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us.
Breaking into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. Oh, she sounds like fun.
We'll figure something out.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gabber. I'll rush the guards.
I won't risk you two, love.
We're not scared of you.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, get back! Stop! Another step, and Magrin will tear you open like a sack of grain. Keep back! Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What?
These druids.
I understand.
Like wizards, but for natural
Apparently
things.
Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yeah, bitch. Do what I want.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. We will speak soon enough. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol.
Do it.
Go for the natural equation. $317. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've well above
I
it.
hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say.
Sippers.
Sifisif, Tila to me. Out, thief.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here.
Let's talk to what's
The
her name?
Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak, roughly translated, idealist do-gooder, or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. I expect I am your first. I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical. disciplined, dignified. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and the planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Sounds cool.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
I know that look. You're wondering... It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. It's nothing to do with the it's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always positive. You can trust me on that. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just fine. What's on your mind? You're not the kind of company I'd keep willing. And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Ah. You don't see a monster. You just look at me through one's eyes. You are like the devils. Where they tread, chaos follows. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. The Viper must strike. Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off. She's a child. A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Thor Wolf's fur bristles. He wants to jump. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers. His ears twitch as he lowers his head down into your lap.
I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment.
This medicat.
There. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspects. A pity you got me instead of him. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? It recognized you as being infected. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, but you seem like a good soul. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me. I hope it doesn't come to that. You know, I've spent my life treating folk, and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfect for one. That thing in your head is like nothing. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you power. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, if you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. I wish I could. All I can. Good luck out there. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Why? Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start...
Away.
I have no more need of you. Time to get going.
Yes, I'm...
You ever scare me?
Mom!
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah. I mean, thank you.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. That was stupid and reckless.
Where to now?
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
What is that? Why is that? Head up and out that way. It's over to the west now, isn't it? Oh no, I need to speak to Lazelle, don't I? Where's he at?
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Right. Oh, it's down this way, wasn't it? What's down there?
Die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes.
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far gone. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought. But But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. To get these people to Baldur's Gate? Everything. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
Keep your steel sharp.
Any word on what we discussed about Korga?
Let me go back to Korga. Them bloody magic wielding fake wizards. We're going to get rid of them. Wait, we're over this way, aren't we? No, not this way. Yeah, go this way. Yeah. And to cast dancing lights. Have that.
My faith will guide me. I'll go this way. Worth a try.
I think we're gonna have to take Carter out, which sounds like a problem.
I ought to speak.
Speak, while there's time. The Outlander serves Zevlor. Circle, to arms! Let no parasite live.
The time has come. Remove the outsiders.
Oh shit. Mark. Oh, this mark's not an action. Oh my god, I did True Strike. Oh, I haven't got any spell. Oh, this is bad. Can I action hide?
We'll do it my way. With finesse.
And that should give me sneak attack. No. Oh yes, 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 yes. I think it's your story, isn't it? Lacerate. Got advantage. Oh, right now. Damn, son. Right. Arrows heal weapon becomes coated in magic. Karga's key. What would Karga's key do? Should be something in here, surely.
Seems simple enough.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Saluna.
That mural.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Local history, written in riddles.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
In darkest hour, harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
I must keep going.
All right, what now? Light on my feet. What's up for discussion?
The bird's eyes are
Something good here, I hope.
Before. Where is that? Specimen jar. Circlet in the library. Oh, Wrath. Who's Wrath? Wrath.
I'll give it a shot.
by claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Nice. Mentos.
The druids. They're all dead. Up to...
Those druids left us no choice.
Thought we were safe here.
I will need dinner soon.
We need to prepare the gate. The threat inside is gone, but it's a wild world out here.
Lay down some barricade. I didn't want this. It was supposed to be just Corker. But thank you. The druids would have overwhelmed us if not for you. You've proven yourself a fine warrior and a better friend. You've done so much for us, and I have more yet to ask. You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can. Of course, everything we have. And we'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
From that is complete. Princess. Rescue house in Githyanki. Cargo complete. Lots of goblins out. Find the night song. Wizard in Bold. Wizard in Baldur's Gate. No keyhole. Got to be something interesting. Okay, so those ruins, yeah. I need a trap disarmament for, which I have. I don't actually need anymore, I think. Continue traveling. What's this thing? Zaru, Baldur's Gate. We're heading to Baldur's Gate. Okay, it's just there. So it's going to be goblins next, I think. Help these refugees out. Which... I'm inside. I see nothing. I think we're probably long resting now. Varnus's blessing, is that giving off a blessing, that idol? Where did the idol go? Rude Mother the Revenge. Who's likely to get healed? Say you. What is Sylvanus' blessing, I wonder? Anyway, we'll figure that out when we go to camp. What's this? Travel chest. Okay. Cool, okay.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover. Fine. What's on your mind? You're not the kind of And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be... if you're sure.
You again.
Oh, alright. I'll talk to you then.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was...
Alright, let's just go to bed. Let's go to bed.
A fine evening. The moonlight shines warmly on us. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
A tingle runs through your head.
Ah, there it is. How do you feel? It's natural to suffer a touch of worry. Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, the tadpoles weakened me. I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. I speak out of curiosity. We could and that let's get some rest.
You know, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Good. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving... I'm not normally impressed by people of your stature, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. Aren't you just? Oh, get some air. I'll see you later.
The leader of the pack. What's on your mind? The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
Let's try it. Roll an 8. Oh, there we go. Oh no, too short. There we go. Go again. There we go.
She is serious. Even she seems surprised. She's attracted to you, but you sense more. A warm swell of embarrassment.
She does not like me though.
Brambles on bearskin aren't as fun in practice. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out.
Worth a shot. Ah. There we are then. Cool. I'll call it there because I've not done dinner yet and I've been playing for about 4 hours. I'm done. Whoop. There we go. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.